Hello and welcome to another episode of the Unmatched Style Design Review Podcast. I'm Gene.
I'm Jay.
And today we're going to talk about Philadelphia tourism website.
Yeah.
Just one website?
Yeah, one website.
Just one.
It's the official...
That's all you get.
It's the...
Anyway.
You're getting silly.
Yeah, I'm very silly.
Yeah, so this is the official visitor site of Philadelphia.
Yes. And it's chock full of some incredibly awesome details.
Yeah. This is done by Happy Cog.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. If you don't know them, look them up. This is a great site.
Yeah.
I think.
So we're gonna talk about how great it is. Anyway,
for the most part, yeah.
Well, the first thing I would like to talk about is the drop downs. I love those the way they're done. Mm-hmm. It's like there's so much stuff on a tourism website, and when I first saw it, because we've designed a couple of tourism websites here, and there's always like so much stuff to put on the page.
Right.
It's almost incredibly like a terrible design experience.
Right.
So much crap.
Right.
They put a lot of stuff in those drop downs, and that's really smart.
Yeah. I think often on a site like this, you'd have these are very common things for visitor sites, things to do, plan your trip. These are basically the main two requirements of most visitor sites.
Yep.
And they're right here at the top. And but instead of putting them in just a big old box of stuff, when they drop down, and so it's good.
Yeah.
They're accepting feedback, and this is in beta. It'd be very interesting to see what kind of feedback they're getting from this. I wonder if there's a certain segment of people that have issues.
I get it.
With
it's
that,
the beta survey, and it's beta. I've always had a sort of an issue with websites in beta, because it's kind of like it's not, because it's out there. I mean, it's whatever.
I don't care.
I also like this design typeface here over the big image, the way the little playtime and the April approach is there, how that's done, sort of overlaid. Just in the big blocky thing. It fits in real well.
Yeah, it's good.
If you look down the page too, the what's new and the way that's working with that nav, and it pulls over the white into the big white area, and it pulls over in there, and it's not reloading the whole page. It's just kind of dynamically letting you sort through these things.
Right.
It's also a really nice effect that's executed really well.
Yeah. What I think is good. There's a really good balance between things that are, we'll say, they're flat, and things that have some depth to them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the type is treated. It's just like that's just gray on a solid background.
Yep.
There's not a whole lot of gradients going on, except for in some of these, kind of buttons.
Yeah.
And it's just it creates a good contrast, and a good contrast. And it creates depth without having to kind of bling it out with with like drop shadows and gradients.
I'm gonna use that, man.
All kinds of,
it's like
all kinds of stuff.
It gives you visual interest without going nuts.
Yeah,
with the Photoshop.
Yeah,
filters.
and even with this, it's just that's
simple,
kind of pointless, but it's always gonna be a button to go back home.
Yep.
So it's really good. And they're using they're not. It's interesting because this. I don't know if this, I guess you call this a logo type treatment, was done for this site or not.
Right.
But they've taken this big slab serif throughout the site, and it looks really nice. And I think you could say like, well, these slab serif kind of typefaces, they're trendy now, right? They kind of are, but good type, good typography, good fonts, all that is going to be kind of timeless.
Used properly, it should be timeless.
So I guess my point, not to be critical of them for using something that maybe is going on a lot of other sites, but just kind of like if you do something good, it's always going to work.
Yeah, and the design of the site overall has a real timeless feel. Like I feel like the site will still feel relatively current 3 or 4 years from now.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Yeah, I can't predict the future, but yeah.
Really?
Well, my other... You going to a different page?
It's cool. I was.
That's cool. Go back. Scroll all the way down before we leave the page. I don't think I've ever seen this before, and it's real simple, and it's like a smack yourself in the head sort of a thing, but the way they did the little JavaScript thing here with Facebook and Flickr and YouTube, how it just loads it dynamically like that, that's it's really clever. And it's cool. Way simple and like, sort of a situation, but...
dir.
Yeah, dir. But I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Talking about the typeface and fonts and whatnot. It's such a well designed and typographically, it's just really, really good. kind of in contrast to this. I don't know if you've seen the controversy over this Philadelphia. I think that's the same logo.
Yeah.
No, that's actually not the same logo. I'm going to shut up about that.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Anyway, there's another Philadelphia logo that was done recently, not for tourism. That's really terrible.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
No offense. No offense.
and this is another
Or
again one thing that's also like getting to work on a site like this would have to be a lot of fun because
Yeah.
often when you do a site, the chances of you having like a huge treasure trove of awesome photography is pretty
good.
slim.
Oh, these
You know?
cases?
No. I'm saying like
in general.
yeah, in
Yeah.
general when you're working on a site.
Yeah. No.
No. Good luck getting.
Yeah.
photography.
Usually these tourism sites have like libraries
Yeah, they
of
have
photos
archives,
been taken over the years.
I'm not saying it makes
by professional
I'm not saying
photographers.
that makes it easy,
Right.
but
Makes it fun.
It makes it more fun and
Absolutely.
it makes you able to make this big impact.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
You
Absolutely.
want to go to a subpage?
Real quick. Yeah. We're gonna wrap it up here.
All right.
Yep.
There we go.
Cool.
This is kind of a general.
Yeah. Subpages aren't important.
Yeah. Well, there's like 3 types. They have the all of them seem to have this kind of look.
Big header area.
Yeah,
with
occasionally
image.
you'll go to one that that has a I think I got this one. Yeah, so
Right.
it's got kind of more just we're losing that big
Yeah.
header thing, but it works. And they have these I think it was here. These cool things where you can go straight to a map of everything. Yeah, it's cool. Got Google Maps integrated.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all kind of basic, but it's just really well done.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
It's nothing like not revolutionizing Flash and CSS or anything, but it's just really great design
Yeah.
on top of cool subject matter.
Yeah. Yep.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, it's good. It's
All
great.
right. Goodbye.